In this lecture, we will put some light on the top reasons of why people leave their jobs. Based on some statistical data, I have summarized top 5 reasons and proposed some solutions. So the first of these top 5 reasons is, as per survey, most of the people said that they left their previous job because of bad bosses or managers. Bad relationship with bosses is turned out to be a very important reason for quitting jobs. It is a famous saying that people don't quit jobs, they quit their bosses. Several kinds of problems can be the reasons of people hating their bosses, like misunderstanding due to poor communication, wrong mutual expectations, too much pressure building on an employee, verbal abuse, misunderstanding, lack of encouragement, lack of potential fulfillment, poor development focus on an employee, and some other reasons like micromanaging, which is often a very irritating act for employees. But among all these reasons, one of the most important reasons that Facebook found was poor work design. Facebook doesn't hire people after designing a full and final job description and then forcing an employee to act within his job description boundaries with no permission to change his job roles. Instead of doing that, they do the reverse. Once they hire their talented stars, they redesign their jobs around their interests and talent areas, especially those areas which are the strength zone of an employee. This approach is based on the happiness philosophy. They don't want their people to get bored at workplace. All this redesigning is based on the corresponding feedbacks of managers. It has been found that people can even tolerate bad behavior of bosses if their bosses help them in doing the work that revolves around their interests. We have seen that it is a common practice among companies to create a job first and then fill people in them like robots, without monitoring their emotions and interests. As a result, they quit their jobs. As per survey done by Facebook and their associated HR partners, 31% people found that their work has become more enjoyable after bosses help them in recrafting their jobs. 33% of them found that they used their strength more often and found the work more engaging. 37% found that they are now more confident that they are gaining the skill set which is required for their career development and future success. Keeping your talented employees in an organization is more important than sticking them to a particular role. The narrow job description which companies create is not good enough to let people chase their passion and use their full range of skills for the benefit of company. Only bosses can help employees in recrafting their jobs. And as per the study done by Facebook, recrafting jobs greatly improve the relationship of bosses to their employees. Another important fact is that 35% employees left their job because they received lack of appreciation from their bosses and overall management. Due to low self-esteem, they left their jobs. If we see this Maslow's hierarchy of needs pyramid that represents fundamental human needs, we will see esteem and self-actualization on the top of pyramid. It shows how important these two emotions are for the fulfillment of needs of any human being. So appreciation and encouragement is mandatory for any employee to boost up his self-esteem and confidence. Every single achievement of your employee needs appreciation that will give boost to his self-esteem. As per survey, employees said that they would work much harder if their work could get recognition and appreciation. Many employees in low work recognition environment believe that it is useless to even float ideas since nobody cares. It is a point to be noted that recognition is a very big part of engagement. Improving recognitions means improving both retention and engagement in work. Reason number 3 above 85% employers believe that their employees switch the job to get higher salary, but that is not entirely true. Less than 15% employees get higher salary packages in the next company. The actual reason of switching is happiness, which doesn't always come with money. It comes with meaning. So remember, there are less than 15% employees who actually switch their jobs for better salary packages. Salary is of course important, but not as much as we think it is. The fourth reason is that people couldn't fit themselves into the big picture of their organization. Nearly 40% people claimed that even after spending years in one company, they couldn't even know vision and mission of their companies. It's like getting on a ship without knowing the destination point of that ship. You are assigned to run the engine of that ship and you still don't know where to go. It is the same as doing your job without connecting with the vision of company. Those employees who have better connection to the goals and vision of their company, they experience better engagement and better retention. Employees must be connected with the vision of their company emotionally rather than rationally. Imagine a soccer player working hard to score a goal. Do you think his only motivation is to earn money? He scores goals for victory and honor means recognition and respect, which are the emotional need of a person and allow a person to push harder and harder in the field. So letting your employee know and understand the vision of your company is a big plus. He must know how to see himself in a big picture and what is the impact of his contribution on overall company's mission accomplishment. Our fifth reason, which is very common and important one, it is the absence of individual's development plan, IDE. Imagine working in a company in which you don't know your future or your future is blurred or undefined. If you don't know your own future in the company, what will push you to work harder? Many employees leave the organization on the assumption that they will be more successful in future in their next company. If they had an individual development plan in your company, they could understand their career prospect. I will talk about individual development plan in the next lesson with more details. We will learn how to make one. So these are the 5 top reasons why employees leave their company. The figures and percentage don't matter much. The thing that matters is that these reasons are the major reasons and working on them can greatly improve the engagement and retention of your employees. If you see an employee leaving your organization, you need to sit with that person and find the root cause of his job switching decision. Based on such data, you can periodically reduce the root causes of poor retention in your organization. Most of the reasons are revolving around these 5 points. See you in the next lesson.